The Chiefs are not N-O-T, a dynasty. Will people stop with this dynasty talk? They were like, the Spurs won 5 championships in 20 years. They're a dynasty. No, a dynasty is spelled out very easily. You ready?
What is that, Rob?
3 in a row or 3 out of 4. So when the Dallas Cowboys won 3 out of 4, they were a dynasty. When the Yankees won 3 in a row, what was that, 98, 99, and 2000.
Yeah, okay.
That was a dynasty.
Yeah.
You got to win. That's when you're a dynasty, not being good over a long stretch of time and winning 5 championships over 20 years. That's not a dynasty.
Well, here it is a dynasty. So you're doing an outdated – I agree. When I grew up, that was a dynasty. But the definition has changed.
Is that right?
Everything's changed. Like back when we were younger, NBA players played in every game. They didn't do load management and all that stuff. It's changed. And it's like I look at it like the Dodgers. The Dodgers have only won 1 World Series.
They're not a dynasty.
But by the modern definition, they're in the playoffs every year. They have a chance. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the AFC Championship game pretty much every year at this point.
The Dodgers are a dynasty. They're not a dynasty.
Well, they break my heart every postseason just about, and even when teams cheat. Like the Astros. But here's the thing, Rob. No, by the modern definition, the kids have changed the lexicon.
No.
The kids have changed. You got to stay up with the kids.
No.
They say that the modern dynasty is being there every year, being in a championship round.
No, that's not a dynasty.
The Final Four. Like
no.
The Chiefs are in the Final Four every year. We love the Final Four. College basketball.
So Michigan State has a college basketball dynasty because they've been in the Final Four a lot.
That's because Tom Izzo has like a 12-year contract at any given time,
right?
Okay,
but
they're
is that
a dynasty.
Oh, they're a dynasty.
Well,
he's won 1
he's
championship.
Being paid like a dynasty.
Okay,
Tom Izzo,
it's not a dynasty. The Dodgers have been more disappointing over this stretch that you talk about, where they've been where they've only won 1 World Series.
Because of the expectation.
No,
that's what I'm
because
saying.
they haven't won.
Well, but the expectation is maybe not now because the Padres and some other teams have improved. But the Dodgers. We're not here to talk about the Dodgers, but the Dodgers were a team that was supposed to win every year. Kansas City.
Did Kansas City lose
they're in the AFC Championship game every year?
Did they lose the AFC Championship game last year at home? Rob G, did I misplace that?
That's a long time ago last year. I moved on.
The last Super Bowl, did Patrick Mahomes get shut out and get no touchdowns in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl.
Dynasty?
In the Super Bowl.
No, but a dynasty is about winning.
3 trips to the Super Bowl.
No, it's about winning. You're not trying to go outside and stand out inside the Playboy Mansion. You want to get in.
Rob, when I was growing up, I was right there with you. I was like, I had high standards. But I realized that times change. It's a different world now, Rob. It's a much different world. And by the modern definition, I didn't come up with a definition. By the modern definition, they're a dynasty. No, they're there every year.
They're not a dynasty. Nobody thought that the Philadelphia Eagles, when they went to 4 straight NFC Championship games, were a dynasty. They won 1 Super Bowl.
But it hadn't changed. At that time, it hadn't changed. It happened within the last 10 years.
The Chiefs are a dynasty.
No.
How could you be a dynasty when you just lost the Super Bowl?
They're a modern dynasty. That's what they are. If you're there every year, you win. If they win on Sunday, that's 2 now, right? So that's 2 in this stretch, and they've been in 5 straight AFC Championship games.
Yeah, but 2 in 5 years, that's a dynasty?
In this era of football,
no,
that's the way it is, Rob.
I
didn't make the rules. I don't like it either, but listen, I'm dealing with it. I've adjusted.
This is where we are
now. I've adjusted, Rob.
This is where we are now, where everybody gets a trophy, everybody gets a pat on the back, and everybody gets the dynasty tag. Everybody's a dynasty, no matter what. The Spurs won 5 championships in 20 years. Pop is unbelievable. Oh, my God.
But he is. But
listen, he's unbelievable. He's one of the greatest coaches to ever coach.
Rob, you've been around those NBA media guys. They treat Greg Popovich like royalty. The guy's like the godfather of the NBA.
Can I ask Greg Popovich one question?
What's that?
Why wasn't Tim Duncan rebounding on that missed free throw?
Oh, that's an inappropriate question.
No, I'm just asking.
How dare you?
I'm just asking.
Are you questioning the integrity of Popovich?
I'm just asking. Are you? I mean, I had to put my foot through the TV set. I'm not a basketball coach, and I know Tim Duncan's there to rebound.
Well, Tim was worried about his dad jeans. He was off on the side.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he was worried about that.
And he had to lace up his sandals.
He had other priorities at that particular point in time. You know what I'm saying?
I think we've gone soft. I mean, like seriously. Everything's a dynasty. Everybody's the GOAT. Everybody's the greatest of all time. I mean, we're ready to crown people. I mean, here's the other argument. Patrick Mahomes has a chance to be the next Tom Brady. Did Joe Montana go anywhere? How could he beat Tom Brady?
Well, Rob, that's the monster we're a part of.
But wait a minute.
We're part of the monster. You're complaining about the monster you're a part of.
But how could you be the next Tom Brady when you haven't even passed Joe Montana?
Because to get people
I don't understand
to get people to listen to shows like this and to watch TV shows, you got to say crap like that.
That's
how it works.
Joe Montana 4-0 in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes already lost one.
Well, you and Joe Montana are buddies
just
now.
So
you're friends.
You
guys are going to have champagne or wine or something.
That's not it. Ben,
yeah.
4-0. Look at the resume. Can I read it? 4-0.
No, Montana. Listen, I was a Ram fan. Montana killed me when I was a kid.
You know that.
Yeah.
No picks.
No,
he won 2 with Jerry Rice, 2 without Jerry Rice. He won 3 Super Bowl MVPs, and 2 of the 4 Super Bowls he won, he had to throw a touchdown to win the game. Not an Adam Vinatieri field goal.
You're right. That was great. But that's what I'm saying. Things change. It's like you go shopping. The food's not quite as good. They don't give you as much. Things are different now. Times change, right? They charge you more for stuff. It's the way of the world, right? That's how it works.
Unless my chef, Tony, from
L.A.
stops by.
No, and he doesn't give you a small plate.
Rob G.
Yeah.
Hop on real quick. Rob G was the one who delivered, so he was standing outside.
No, he wasn't outside. He was inside the glass doors, but as far as you could go without going through security. So I walk in, I scan my badge, and all I hear is, "Hey, Rob Jizzle." I turn around, and there's this really tall guy next to me. "Hey, man, I couldn't get all the way through it, and I got to go anyways. I got to change, take a shower. I'll catch up with you guys later, but here's the food." It gives me a huge canvas-sized red bag full of platters of food. And I'd say thank you. I'm kind of shocked. I don't know what's going on. And then as I'm walking down the escalator, first thing I do is I call Rob Park. I say, "Rob, are you expecting a food delivery?" "Oh, yeah, that's my man Tony. I'm glad he got the food in for you."
Tony, he loves the show.
He doesn't even live here, though, right?
No, he lives in L.A.
He lives in L.A. The guy drives from L.A. to come here to give you food.
Last year he came with his family, his wife and his boys. But he came to see us, in our setup we had last year in L.A., and they're down here going to the fan experience. But anyway, he's a great chef. Thanks, Tony. We appreciate it.
Are you going to eat all that food, by the way? There's still some over. You ate all the fish.
Everybody's helped out. So, but I did have. It's not often, that you have lobster on the radio. I mean, I had lobster today.
No, man. This is not a radio. Radio is not designed for lobster.
No,
it is not. We're designed for a doggy bag.
So we know that things have gotten soft, and everybody thinks that everybody who plays today is the greatest of all time. Like, it bothers me, but I'm not giving up on the dynasty. You have to dominate a specific amount of time and a short period of time to be considered a dynasty.
But what's the definition of dynasty, though?
Like I would say Michael Jordan was a dynasty. He won 3 straight, and then he won another 3 straight. Nobody else could win.
Yeah, but you're going back to the 90s. That's a generation ago, though.
Yeah,
that's
but I'm saying the Cowboys were a dynasty.
That's in the 90s also.
The Yankees were a dynasty. Well, things have changed, but
that's what I'm saying. No, I agree with you. I wish we had more dynasty. When I hear people in sports say, "I love, everyone has a chance to win." No, my greatest memories as a sports fan growing up were when you had a juggernaut and somebody beating them, but they were legitimately big time.
I agree with that. I don't think there's anything with having a great team, and eventually their run is over.
I don't need parity.
Somebody else.
I don't want parity.
Hey, when Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was trying to get through the Celtics and the Bulls.
Yeah.
It was a big deal when he finally broke through,
And
right?
he didn't run away to go play for the Lakers or something like that.
No. And we didn't have that stuff back then.
No.
He just dealt with whatever team that he was on.
Yeah, you think about, and I know we're talking football, but you compare like LeBron. LeBron, when he started with Cleveland, he had Zildjiūnas Ilgauskas, which was kind of his Bill Cartwright, kind of his Brad Sellers on that team, Mo Williams, and he made it work. LeBron didn't make it work. That's the difference there.
You're 100% right.